Welcome to the Three Rolling Chairs podcast. Welcome back to Varys, everyone. I am your host and dungeon master, Landon Burton, and I'm here with my co-host, Caden Taw.
Hello, I am playing Wretch, the scraggly little guy who has a girlfriend soon.
We'll see. Don't bang on that too hard. And joined by co-host Mason Burton.
Playing Warren, the strongest crusader, yet the sweetest.
He is not the strongest.
He is not the strongest, but, he might be the sweetest. He might be good on that one. But I will start a recap now. Last time, the players searched for Theodore. They were unable to locate his body, though they did find his armor, which left Amara feeling despondent. They subsequently departed from Kilmere Fort to tend to their injuries, with Wretch and the Marshal ending up in the infirmary. During this time, Wretch and Warren shared a heartfelt conversation about Warren's journey to becoming a paladin and Kraton Crusader, and Wretch's struggles as a low-level goblin in the Cracked Blade Horde. After holding a send-off for Theodore, Amara chose to accompany them despite the Pontifex's objections. Upon reaching the Rolling Hill village, they encountered Mother Aurelia, who spoke of her tinkerer son Osgin and presented them with an unusual flat gold key divided into 3 parts, which cryptically declared itself as the answer and the key. When they visited Thurna to investigate the key, she expressed confusion over its communication and sought further clarification, revealing that Lundry was Osgin's last location before his disappearance a week and a half prior. However, Wretch insisted they attend the summer night dance. After an enjoyable evening at the Pinecone Drop Inn, Amara finally managed to smile as they prepared for their adventures that lay ahead. And that's where we are now. So, you guys see the sun barely creeping through the front windows, and you hear Amara kind of rustling back and forth in her bed, in like her little cot, basically, and Wretch and Warren, you guys start to wake up as Mother Aurelia is already preparing breakfast at the table. The smell of like sausage and eggs and a little bit of bacon hit your nose with a very, very pleasant smell. And Amara kind of gets up and kind of brushes her hair a bit and, thank you, Mother Aurelia. You really are an amazing host. And, nonsense, dear. This is just the part for the course. Everything you've done for us already, and the fun night we had at the Pinecone Drop Inn was more of a pay that you could ever bring me for this. This is nothing. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I just eat whatever she made.
Yeah,
Scarf it down.
I actually eat this time too, and I like float up by the scent like a cartoon character going to a pie. No, but I put it on my fork and I like go under my helmet, not taking it off.
As Mother Aurelia is at the head of the table, Amara already kind of knows your story, and so does Wretch now. And Mother Aurelia goes, "Oh, why don't you take off your helmet? It is so much more comfortable without this. You could eat so much easier."
That might be true, but the scars of my past still haunt me, and I'm not doing it.
I'm so sorry to hear that. You must have had a hard life, haven't you?
I have.
I'm so sorry. Also, Verna, last night she told me you're going to go look for my boy Osgin.
Yeah, we need answers to this key.
I am so grateful for you. I am so grateful for you. Anything you need, you can have. Here, tell you what. And she goes in and grabs like a bunch of trinkets and just like random baubles and stuff. And she goes, "Here, take." And she hands you guys a backpack. And in this backpack, there is the lantern, and you see a potion of greater healing, and you also see a potion of Hill Giant Strength. She goes, This should help you on your journey. These are my son's trinkets. He will love for you to bring them to him."
All right, we can do that.
And also, I forgot to say this up top, but the players are now level 3 after their fight with the Black Dragon, so we'll see what they have in store. So do you guys want to head out for Lundry, or do you want to do anything else before you leave the Rolling Hills for today?
I just go and talk to Thurna and ask her to accompany us.
Warren, would you like to accompany Wretch with this, or do you want to stay behind for a minute?
Maybe I should give them space. Okay,
Okay.
do you want me to give you space?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will give him space. I'll just talk to Amara.
Okay, Warren, you see Wretch starts heading out, and Amara's like, where are you going, Wretch?
I'm gonna go talk to Therna, see if she could come with us to help find this man.
Oh, all right. You set off to Thurna's house. It's like on the other side of the hill, so it's not a very long walk. Mother Aurelia goes into the kitchen and starts like humming a song, and you guys exit her house. And Amara looks at you, Warren, and she says, Warren, I barely got any sleep last night. I might not be a big help in this fight. I kept having nightmares or visions or something. I'm not too sure, but in my dream, Pelor warned me about something, and I wanted to talk to you about it.
Warned you about what?
I know Rich wouldn't understand because it has to do with Pelor, but maybe I could bring this to him as well. It had to do with you two.
What was it?
I don't know what it was. It was all a blur and weird. It was like spectral people. You two were in some sort of black void, and there was a voice speaking to you. I couldn't make out anything it was saying to you, but I saw a blade plunge through you and Wretch, and then it just ended. And Theodore was there, and Theodore was trying to tell me something, but I couldn't make it out. I just couldn't hear.
Theodore was there?
I know it probably means nothing, and it's probably from all the trauma that took place yesterday, but I just wanted to tell you that I'm really worried for you and Wretch. I feel something big is behind all of this. Something else. It's not just dragons coming back, I feel, Warren. It's something different, something bigger than that. And I'm sorry to bring this on to you as soon as we're about to leave to our next step in defining what's happening, but I had to share this with you. I had to get it off my back.
No, that was smart of you to do that. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Thank you for letting me accompany you, Warren. I wanted to see this through to the end.
I wouldn't want anyone else by my side.
You see, she kind of does a half smile. She goes, thank you. Wretch, we cut to you. You knock on the door. Well, I'm assuming you knock on the door. I don't know. Warren just waltzed in.
Yeah. I knocked on the door.
You knock on the door, and you see Therna wakes up. Like, she just woke up, and she's, yes. And you see papers are scattered across her table. She goes, oh, Wretch, how are you? It's early.
Hi, Therna. Me and Warren and Amara, we're gonna be heading out, and I asked you last night if you would accompany us to find the innkeep's son, so we could maybe get some answers for this key.
Give me a perception persuasion check, Wretch.
19.
Yikes. With a 19, Therna thinks for a minute, and she says, you know what? Yeah, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. And she slams the door, and, like, you hear, like, smashing, like, things falling over, books being thrown. You hear, like, oh, shit. And you just hear, like, a magic whoosh, and you see she opens the door again, and she looks like how she did yesterday. She has the blue robe on, the wand at her side. Her hair's done now, and she goes, okay, let's set off to laundry, I guess. And I'm not a fighter by any means, but do you need to stop at the blacksmith before we go, or anything? Is there anything we need to do before?
I imagine we could probably ask Warren to see if maybe he needs anything. I think I'm okay, though.
All right, yeah, sounds good. Warren and Amara, you guys eventually catch up with Wretch and Therna on the other side of the hill. And you did not expect to see Therna standing with Wretch. And Amara goes, oh, are you accompanying us here? And Therna pipes back. And she kind of like stands. She puffs out her chest and stands up tall. And she goes, yes, I am. I am not afraid at all. And I think this is a great idea.
That's the spirit.
Yep. Warren, do you need to go to Ardvik, the blacksmith, before we set out? Or is everyone okay?
Probably can talk to him real quick, but maybe not spend too much time.
Alrighty. And so you guys kind of make your way over to Ardvik, and you see it is pretty early in the morning, but people are already like out and about, like farming and taking care of like their livestock and stuff. And you knock on Ardvik's door, and you hear, "I'll get it, I'll get it, I'll get it." And you see one of the kobolds. He has like this little miner's hat on, and he has a candle like as a light. And this one, you know, he is Rennie. And he goes, "Yes, how may we help you? The Grand Ardvik and his blacksmith and his 3 helper kobolds."
Yeah, I just need him.
"Well, I can help you."
Oh.
"What do you need?"
You know how to blacksmith?
"Oh, you need, give me a perception check."
I'ma just guess he doesn't. 14.
With a 14, he goes, "Yeah, no, I can." And he's just lying straight out of his ass. And you see Ardvik comes around the corner and he goes, "Oh, Warren, was it?
Yeah.
Nice to see you again. What can I be of service of you?"
Just seeing if you might have any tools or weapons. Something that hits and packs a little more punch.
"Oh, you want something that packs a bit more punch, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let me see here." And he goes into the back, and he comes back out, and he says, "Well, are you looking for weapons or armor? What are you thinking?"
Maybe a weapon?
"Weapon, yes. All right. And he's kind of thinking for a moment. He says, "Well, I've got warhammers, and I have morning stars, spears, but I do have one thing that I think you might like quite a bit."
Yeah, I need something good because we're gonna go find the missing trinket master.
He comes out with a greatsword. You see, this greatsword has like runes and stuff on it, but it also has like a wrapped hilt. And you see it has a very nice leather case that has a strap that like straps over your back. And he says, "Give this a try." And you see that for a greatsword, it's pretty big, but it is pretty lightweight. You see, the blade is almost made of like a stone look. It's like sharpened stone, which is very, very odd. He says, "This is straight from the north." And he kind of like, you could tell he's kind of boasting a bit. He says, "This is from Volgenheim, the dwarven stronghold up as far north as Varus can get. One of the most uninhabitable climates. This is one of their black stones." "Warren, this is a magical greatsword, a greatsword +1. And he says, "This will cost quite a pretty penny, but I do have one thing. If you do for us, you can take it home with you.
All right.
I heard you're looking for the young man Osgin, correct?"
Yeah.
"Well, tell you what, Mother Aurelia means quite a lot to us." And Rennie goes, Yeah, she's very sweet to me. She always gives me sweet buns." And he goes, Yes, Rennie, yep." "If you return him, sword's all yours. What do you say?"
Yeah, that's what we're planning on.
Wretch sees that, Warren's getting a new sword, and he kind of goes up and is like, "Hey, maybe do you got some arrows you can do for me? Like, do you think you can make some arrows?"
Rennie pipes up and he goes, "Actually, me and my brother and sister, we actually do all of the arrows and fletching." And he goes, "That's actually true. They do that. Yes." And Wretch, when he runs back, he pulls out an arrow with like a gleaming. So he brings back a quiver, and all of the arrows have different tips to them, right? Like you have some that are there's like a black tip to some of them. They have serrated tips. They have like a 3-prong tip, and he says these arrows are meant for specific targets, and these are arrows +1, so it'll make your bow a +1 bow.
Okay, thank you, man.
I didn't say you could fucking take them. No, and nowhere in that conversation did I say yes, right? You know?
Well, you see here, I'm kind of a big deal. I kind of killed the black dragon all by myself.
Give me a deception check.
You and this by yourself. You should date the kobold sister.
A 14.
With a 14, he looks up at Ardvik and looks back at you and he goes, "He killed a fucking dragon by himself. Ardvik, we gotta give it to him. We got to." And Ardvik kind of chuckles and he goes, "Arrows on the house. That's fine. The sword, you bring back Osgin, you get to keep. Sound good?"
Sure, that sounds fair.
"We'll say the great sword is on a rent to own. Essentially, you use it for your adventure to Lundry, and then
So wait. What if we find the dude dead?
he kind of thinks for a moment. He goes, "Huh, I didn't. Maybe
Or
I
like,
had
what
too
if he
much
just
of a."
never come back?
Then I'll have Rennie, Linny, and Minnie come find you, and they'll
Look.
kick your ass.
We're okay. I wouldn't get ahead of yourself, but
I mean, 3 little kobolds versus the guy that killed a dragon all by himself.
You see, the kobold Lenny gets up and he goes, "What? What? You think I can't kick your ass? What's up? What's up?"
Whoa.
What's up?
All right, chill.
I ain't trying to. Actually, kind of Rich does like the Arthur meme where he just holds his fist and then he looks over at Thurna and he's like, "Can't do it in front of her."
look, I'm a man of my word. We'll get him back, but there is a slight chance he might be dead.
Well, in the off chance that he is gone,
I can return the sword to you if you want.
as long as you give him a proper burial here in the Rolling Hills, sword's yours.
All right, we can do that. We'll return. We won't run away from this.
And he holds his hand up and he goes, "Well, as a Kraton Crusader, I hope you keep to your word."
I will.
And you guys walk off and start your adventure and your journey to Lundry. All right, so you guys get to Lundry. This town is a pretty large trading point between Kraton and... It's like the halfway point between Kraton and the Malachite Forest. So this is just basically a trading town. They have a large market in the lower square of town, and even in the middle square where you guys have walked up is like even then is still like a small trading. You see like little surrounding houses and a large fountain in the middle where you guys are at. And since this isn't like the rolling hills area where it's no longer really swamp, it's more grasslands, it's like a tiered area and there's a lot of farming going on here. It's not a huge town, but it is a rather big, like, it's a little bit smaller than a town, bigger than a village. So it's right in the middle of that halfway point. So you guys get to this little square here, and Thurna pulls up that note from Osgin again with all of his contacts. Zinrind of Voldasta, Torquil, Winterspark, and Lucian Uni. And she goes, "Well, I'm not sure where to look first, but everyone here, all of his contacts are in Lundry. So do we split up and ask around, or what are we thinking, guys?"
I think we should split up, gang.
Sure, we can split up. You two go together, Amara's with me.
All right, so you guys split up. So you and Amara Warren are together, and Wretch and Thurna, you guys are together. So we'll go with you, Wretch, first. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
You said a perception?
Yeah.
18.
With an 18, you look around kind of the square and you see a town's guard. Yeah, you see like a town guard by the fountain kind of just watching over people. You see a house in front of you with a thatched roof and a sign out in the front that is apothecary. And then you see a little trading post to your right, and then stairs leading down to the main market area.
Gonna head kind of maybe towards this guy right here.
Okay.
And just kind of ask, like, hey, have you seen this person? Like, has he come to the town at all?
Which person?
The barkeep's son.
Oh, Osgin?
Yeah.
So you ask this random pedestrian, like, "Oh, have you seen Osgin?" And he kind of looks down at you and he goes, "What the fuck?" He's like, "A goblin? What? And a gnome? What is this? What happened to our town? What happened to our town? At least then I'll let you in."
Oh,
points
we got
to you, Goblin.
racist.
Whoa, man. I'm just trying to look for a friend, and you were one of the first dudes I saw, and I'm just wondering if maybe you're from here, or can you direct me to who I can maybe go talk to?
I mean, do you tell him about Osgin at all?
Yeah.
He kind of looks and he's like, "I don't know that name, not even a little bit. I have no idea who Osgin is."
I kind of turn to Thurn and I'm like, doesn't he come here, like, often?
I mean, yeah, that's true. How do you not know who Osgin is? To the commoner guy you were talking to? "Well, I don't know. I just kind of go about my business. I don't pay attention to people's names." And he just kind of starts backstepping away, like steps into this, like the apothecary, and he goes, y'all have a good day. Yeah. And then behind the door, he like closes it and he goes, Goblin? What the hell is this world coming to?
Wait, who could I talk to then? Maybe to figure it out.
You say he's already gone. Just closed the door and walked away.
You fucking asshole.
And Therna looks at you and she's, it's okay, Reg. He didn't mean that.
Everyone's mean to me.
Warren, we'll cut to you. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. A 6.
With a 6, you kind of see what Reg sees, but like there's just so many people, you kind of get overwhelmed and you're not sure where to start. You do see the town guard standing watch, and then you also see the market there.
Okay. I'll ask the town guard.
Wretch, you guys haven't gone too far from each other, right?
I mean, not
You haven't
really.
traveled anywhere? You just went to that apothecary?
Yeah, I just went to that guy.
Wretch, you see Warren walks up to this town guard, and you see the town guard. She looks at you, Warren, and says, "Oh, Cridon Crusader, you're quite far north, aren't you?"
Yeah, I guess I am.
What can I do for you, Paladin and Cleric? And she gestures to Amara.
Well, I'm looking for some people. I'm looking for a man who comes here often.
Name?
I'm looking for a man named Osgin, a trinket maker.
Oh, and she snaps her fingers a bit. The trinket, the halfling kid, right?
Yeah, him.
Ah, yes. We haven't seen him in a minute. Yeah, we're not sure where he went. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more. I apologize, but do you have any names, or do you know?
Yeah, so his clients are here in this town, apparently. And I show her, like, the list of names.
She looks down and she goes, Zirin, Zirin kind of runs the stables down there, and, Torquil, where's Torquil? She kind of, like, looks around and she goes, if I'm not mistaken, I think Torquil's actually gone for the week. And Lucian. Oh, yes, that's a very sweet man, by the way. Lucian, very sweet man. He's actually over there, and she points to a house, like, only, like, 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
That's all the information I have. I apologize, Crusader.
That's enough. You did well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wretch, head to the stables and talk to the man. I'll head to this house.
All right. Wait, am I like near him?
Yeah, Warren kind of walked up to you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, all right.
And be on your best behavior. Don't do anything dumb.
If only Warren knew.
Wretch, you make your way to the stables, and Warren, you get to this house. You see a door. You see like a small balcony overhead of the front door. You see a nice potted plant to the side, and the door has a lion knocker on it.
A knock on it.
You give it a nice little knock, and you hear somebody inside. One moment. You wait a second, and you hear like, God damn it. And you see the door opens, and you see a man in a wheelchair with a book on his lap. And he says, Crusaders? I didn't think I would ever see your, he kind of stammers for a second. Your people this far north? How can I help you, sir? Am I in trouble?
No, you're fine. I'm just looking for someone who deals with you.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for Osgin.
Oh, Osgin. Yeah, he's a good kid. I haven't seen him in a bit, but I don't really deal with him. My daughter, Deanna, does.
Okay, well, where is she?
And he kind of looks around and he goes, she usually hangs out around the market after I no longer could work, and he kind of gestures to his legs. She's kind of had to pick up the slack around here. God bless her soul. God bless her soul.
So she's over in the market behind me?
She's usually down in the main market, that area. I'm not really too sure where she's at now. I can't really leave the house.
All right, thanks for your time. I'll head there.
Of course, thank you, sir.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
And you guys make your way to the main market. Wretch, you get to the stables, and you see people are like kind of drinking around here. It's like a stable / inn. Very, very unsanitary. Very, very unsanitary. And you see Therna is kind of falling behind you. and you're pushing past all these people. And she goes, I don't know where we could find any of these guys in this sea of people.
I don't even know who to ask. Who do you think we should ask?
She just picks at random. There's like a girl sitting at a table, and she goes, her.
Who's like, I'm kind of like looking around, like maybe there's someone like at the bar. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys are both like, she doesn't really talk to people a lot, and you're a goblin, so you just have two socially awkward people just walk into a bar and be like, who do we talk to? And she's like gesturing for you to talk first, and she's like, sure, yeah, go talk.
I'll go here, I guess. Okay, I'm not trying to like go there.
Yeah, so you step up to the bar and you see this bigger guy, and he's like cleaning a mug, and you see he looks up and he goes, what can I get for you to drink?
Hey, so I'm kind of looking for a buddy old pal of mine. I kind of gestured at third. I'm like, what was his name again?
Zinrin. Or
yeah, I'm
Dorkvale?
looking for Zinrin. And I know he has a bunch of clients here that he sells his things to. I was wondering.
Oh, you're talking about Osgin.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I haven't really seen him a lot. He never really stops in here, but I know who he is, yeah.
Can you maybe like point me in the direction of him, or?
Well, and he kind of like looks around and he goes, let's see. And he just screams out into there. He goes, Zinrin Voldasta. And you see a guy in the back, just a random dwarf. He goes, yeah, what is it? And he just goes, there's your guy.
Thank you.
You see, Thurna is just like wildly uncomfortable. She's just like letting you lead the charge because she has not stepped out of her village or her house for a while. You approach this dwarf and he goes, what can I help you with?
So we're looking for Osgin, I believe is the name.
Oh, you're looking for Osgin? Yes, I missed that little bastard. I haven't seen him in quite some time. Is he alright?
We're looking for potential people he might have worked with here, because apparently he came here, but he hasn't contacted his mother.
Oh, yes. I don't really work with him too much, but no, Lucian's kid does. What's her name? I think Deanna.
Yeah, okay, how about this, dwarf? Can you just come with us? I'll pay for your drink.
Yeah, they pay for my drink. I'd follow you to the ends of the earth. And he kind of laughs and like this big dwarf belly laugh. And he goes, yeah, of course. I know she hangs out usually around the main market. I just changed my accent there. Well, fucking dumb. So you three exit the tavern and start heading down to the main market. Warren, we will cut to you. So, Rhett, you're still talking at the tavern at this time. And Warren, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Roger Dodger. That was dumb. 17.
With a 17, you see a girl that looks to be about, early 20s, maybe 20, 22. You see her steal something off of a...
Oh.
It's like a portable little shop, like those little farmer market shops, you know? Like, she grabs like a couple apples and she just slinks them into her bag.
All right. A thief among us. Walk up to her and I'm like, hey, are you Lucian's daughter?
She looks at you and she goes, who's asking?
Me, Warren, I'm asking.
And she kind of is like looking around and glancing around and she says, 2 Kraton Crusaders. Yeah, I'm not gonna say shit. And you guys don't have probable cause.
Oh, okay. Well, the apples you took, I can easily report that. Or I could deal with it myself.
I didn't take shit. All of a sudden, you see she slams this, like, little cart in front of you, and she takes off. Roll initiative.
Oh, what? You stupid. Get back, stupid. You poopy head.
All right, Warren, what did you roll?
A 19.
Oh. Warren, yeah, she slams this cart in front of you. You see Amara goes, oh, okay. And she starts to take off. Go ahead, and how this is gonna work is kind of being like a chase, basically trying to catch up to her. So Yeah, the cart gets rolled over, and she takes off.
All right, I'm heading. I don't even know where she went.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 20 unnatural.
Ooh, 20 unnatural. Warren, you go to the left side of this little tent, and people are like, hey, like, you like kind of push them out of the way trying to find her. And you see Deanna is behind you, like she was hiding, and just starts hauling ass. And she runs right past you. Go ahead and give me a dexterity, opposed dexterity check versus Deanna.
Nat 1.
Nice. I also
did
got that one.
You did a nat 1 as well.
All right, we're rolling off. We don't add any pluses. Whoever rolls higher.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's
Mason, come on.
Dude.
Wow, we both rolled like shit.
I got a fucking 3.
With a 7, you see she start, like you hear her running behind you, and you hear Amara goes, Warren, she's behind you. Deanna then jumps to the side. You go to grab her, and you just fall straight on your face. And she goes, what the fuck's your problem, dude? Amara is going to...
I just need to talk.
Yeah, this doesn't look like talking. Amara is going to do the dash action and get right next to you. She goes, oh, Warren, she's fucking fast.
Oh, I'm gonna serve Deanna's head to her father.
Oh my god. Warren, that's you.
Right
She's
up behind her.
right in front of you.
Grapple.
Okay, give me an opposed strength check.
All right. Oh my gosh! I can't roll.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
With
right
a
now.
17, you try to grab her like on the arm, but she's used to this kind of stuff, and she kind of she's able to wriggle out somehow, and she says, "Get the fuck off me!" And she keeps taking off. She runs to the left, and you see she like throws over a cart in front of you. Next turn, you will have to roll a dexterity check to like jump over the cart. Amara's turn. She kind of surpasses you because you were trying to grab her. You see Amara just is hauling. She's pissed. Amara's hauling ass, jumps over this cart.
All right, girl. Get him.
And Amara goes to tackle Deanna. Oh, and barely misses to the side. You see Amara kind of trips up on this cart. But before then, yeah, you see Wretch and Thurna come down the steps right here. And you see they're accompanied by a dwarf. Do you want to say anything to Wretch?
Wretch, I need your help. Stop this dumbass.
Wretch, you see a girl running, and you see Amara has fallen flat on her face, and then the dwarf, Zinrin, looks at you, and she goes, yep, that's your girl. She's a runner, that's for sure. Warren, that's you. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check to jump over the cart.
Can I like smash through it maybe?
Yeah, give me a strength check
Dex
if you
is
want to smash.
Way worse.
Mason,
My
God.
Lord!
You cannot roll above a 6.
I'm done. Warren kills himself.
Warren, you go to run and like smash through this cart, but it's got like, you didn't see it has like a reinforced little thing.
Warren charges at it with his shoulder and he slams into it. He's like, ah! He's like, ah!
You fall like down, and Deanna, she looks at you and she goes, stop fucking chasing me. And
Just
Deanna
stop and we can talk.
is going to run her dash action. Amara is going to follow suit and try to grab her again. She's going to roll post strength check to catch up to her. Oh, God, dude! I cannot roll well when it's Amara's turn. With a 7, you see Amara goes to grab her, and she slips out again. Wretch, that's you. You can intercept Deanna if you'd like.
Toss an apple at her head.
So, Wretch, you run, and as soon as Warren yells that he needs his help, you see that Deanna is booking.
Okay.
And
then, so I'm gonna use ensnaring strike.
Oh?
I think that's damage.
I can say you could do non-lethal if you'd like.
Yeah. How ensnaring strike works, as you hit the target, grasping binds appear on it.
Mhm.
And it makes a strength saving throw. A large or larger creature has advantage on this save.
Okay.
On a failed save, the target has the restrained condition until the spell ends.
Very good. So what do I need to roll?
Strength of 13, I believe.
13 strength. Oof.
Okay.
With an 8, you run over and explain to me how you ensnare Deanna.
I imagine that like little roots kind of grow out of the ground and kind of snag her feet, and only her feet though.
Yeah.
And I kind of walk up to her at that point.
Wretch, when you come around this corner, you shoot like an arrow at the ground, and it does like a like roots grow from the ground, and you just see she falls to the ground, and she says, "What the fuck, dude? I said I would pay Zegbor next week. I swear to God, I don't have anything right now to give him. Just
Listen,
what's your
we're
deal?
not debt collectors. We're not debt collectors here.
Then who the fuck are you, and why? What do you want with me?"
We were told by that dwarf over there. I don't know how Warren ended up on you, but that dwarf over there said that you knew this dude who was the son of a innkeeper at whatever town. Oh my God, I'm just spacing the names right now. I'm so
Are you talking
flustered.
about Osgin?
Yeah, that guy.
What do you want with Osgin?
Apparently he's missing or something. His mom hasn't gotten any letters.
Oh God.
Warren
Fine.
finally catches up and he's just panting.
Yeah, and you see Amara and Warren are like, we haven't had to do this much running in a long time, huh?
Yeah, running in full metal armor is not the way.
Thurna walks up to her and she goes, "Tell me where Osgin is, you son of a bitch." And Deanna looks back at her and she goes, all right, everyone, let's just calm down a second. All right, this is a big misunderstanding. Just get me out of this, and I will explain everything to you.
No, you're restrained until you tell us where.
You see Deanna kind of looks around. She goes, I can't really say it in the middle of a town square, and you see everyone's looking at you, and they're like, what the hell?
All right, let's just let her go.
Hang on. So Rich goes up to Warren and says, this is official Crusader business.
Well, I think we should get her out of here.
No, I think you should say that to kind of deter the people, and then we should kind of maybe cuff her. I don't know, dog.
Well, we can, I guess, but you could just let her go and we just walk out of here.
What if she tries to run away again?
We're all around her. She's not getting out. I'll hold her.
Amara looks at you and she goes, Warren, she slipped out from us twice.
Yeah, not this time. Maybe if my player can roll better than a 6.
Breaking the fourth wall. So
Warren has that power. He can do it.
You let her out, I'm guessing, Wretch?
Sure.
She goes, all right, just come with me. And you guys walk up to her house. And Wretch, this is the house that was like to your right.
I was going to say, back where we started.
She doesn't go in, but she goes by, like, in the middle of this upper market square. Not the big one, but like the smaller one where you guys started. And she says, all right, so if you're not with Zegbor's men and you're looking for Osgin, you guys must be
Who
from...
the fuck is this Zegbor?
Who's Zegbor? We never said anything about him.
You guys don't know who Zegbor is?
No. I just need to know where this dude is so I can get him back to his mom.
Well, I don't even know where Osgin is. The last thing I knew was Zegbor... All right, tell you what.
Does he owe Zegbor money? Is that what this is?
Yes and no.
Alright, so where's Zegbor?
I don't know. That's the thing. Zegbor is he owns Lundry, basically. He's the crime lord. Saying this is incredibly dangerous, but, you know, I'm under a lot of pressure from Zegbor and in a lot of debt from him. So, if you could do something about that, I would be very happy.
What you got to give us?
And she pulls out 3 apples. She goes, I just bought this with my last coin. This is all I have. Wretch, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Roll a 6 or a 3.
I got a 21.
So, with that, you know she just fucking ganked these apples. Like, just barely.
Yeah, no. I need something else.
I don't have anything. The reason why I'm working with Zegbor is because my father can no longer work, so I have to pay for everything. I mean, he gets some money.
Why don't you go join the Greydon Crusaders? They pay pretty well.
Because then I would have to leave my father. He can't take care of himself. And I would never leave Lundry. This is my home.
Okay, well, why don't you just get a job?
Because I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me all these questions?
I'm a goblin. I'm feral.
Look, all right. I'll tell you what happened. Let's go inside so Zegbor's men, because he's got eyes and ears everywhere.
I want them to know, because I'll just pay off the dude's debt.
I don't. You understand what Zegbor
will
do to me?
I will just pay off the dude's debt to get him back.
It's not about debt, Goblin. Just come here. And you see, she kind of pulls all of you inside. She goes, hey, Dad, I'm back, and I brought some friends. And he looks at Warren and Amara, and he goes, "Oh, I met these two."
Reg kind of goes up to the wheelchair guy, and he's just like, "What is this contraption?"
He just looks. He looks at Deanna and is like, "I don't like your friends." And she goes, "Yeah, neither do I, Dad." And he just kind of
I'm just
goes.
asking. Wait, no, wait.
He just kind of.
He grabs like the handle on the back of the wheelchair, and he's like, "What is this?"
It's a wheelchair. Have you never seen one, Goblin?
No, he
I
doesn't
don't
know what
even know how
that is.
to read.
And then as you see, he just kind of starts wheeling away and opens the door. And before he enters the room, he looks at Deanna and just goes, "Please pick some better friends." And just closes the door behind him. And Deanna's like, "All right, here, I'll come clean with you. All right, just remember, I'm giving you this information so I'm not in trouble, right?" And he looks to you, Warren and Amara.
In trouble for what? Stealing?
Well, it's a little more than that. All right, Zegbor is the crime lord of Lundry, basically. He runs damn near everything, all right? He's a very, very powerful man, and he has eyes and ears everywhere. Osgin and I formed somewhat of a friendship. Osgin found this weird... I don't even know how to explain it. It's somewhat like a key with a circle.
We have the key. Yeah.
You have the key?
Yeah, it talks to me and the goblin.
Talks to you. And,
Oh, here we go. Another
You see-
schizophrenia.
you see Thurna looks at her and she goes, it's a long story. Just continue. And Deanna kind of looks back to all of you and she goes, "Anywho, Zegbor, well, all right. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I really did like Osgin. He was a very good kid." And you see, Rhett, you see Thurna starts to, like, get mad. Like, whatever's about to come out of her mouth, if it's not good, she's jumping. She's doing a rah of her own.
I'm kind of like,
Grass. No more grass.
I'm not really doing much to stop it.
And Deanna is like, Osgin found the key, and Zegbor had a... When Osgin comes here to sell trinkets, I buy the trinkets and sell them to Zegbor and give him the money. So I'm basically a front for Zegbor. He wants all of the trinkets and powerful magical items, whatnot, money. Well, Zegbor found a pink crystal, basically. And when he heard from me, Osgin had a key that has the same shape as that crystal, he questioned Osgin, and Osgin did give up the location, and so Zegbor took him to wherever he's hiding. I have no idea where Zegbor's hiding, and that's the truth. So if...
Well, then how do we figure it out?
I mean, I could try to contact him and get him down here, but he's a very hard man to get, so we'll probably end up getting one of his messengers. I've only talked to him twice in the year I've been working for him.
You work for the crime boss?
Only because I have to. I got into it, at a young age, and...
Well, I mean, look, I'm not asking if... it's bad, but for now it's good because we need that.
And honestly, if I could get out of this, I would. But getting out of Zegbor's grasp is not only dangerous, but difficult. It is not an easy thing to leave.
Well...
Wretch and Warren, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I need to up my perception. So many of them. Oh, my lord! I'm done! I'm not rolling anymore in this game.
Dude,
I got a nat
5.
20, so it's okay.
You got a nat 20, Wretch?
Gosh, I got a
Yep.
5.
Wretch, as she's talking, your ear twitches a bit, and you see a shadow pass by one of these back windows behind you.
Oh, not good.
And so what this house looks like for the audience is there's the front door, and then on the right wall, you have 2 windows, and then there's a fireplace in the middle. And then at this left back wall, you have a door and then stairs going upstairs. And Wretch, you hear a little bit of a scuffle in the next room where her dad was. And you hear like a knock at a door, at the front door. She goes, "What's going on?" And Wretch, you kind of like are looking around. And you hear the door open where her dad is. And you see a man like is pushing her dad like in the chair, and he has like a blade to his neck. And she goes, well, the man, he's like got a hood on, and you see he has a sword drawn, and he goes, "One more word out of you, Deanna, your father's done for." Everyone roll initiative.
I A 2! I can't roll!
Dude, you can't roll. You cannot roll.
Jaden, please help me.
What is going on, bud?
I don't know. Oh my god. Warren's done. He goes back to Kranon.
Oh,
An 8 for you, Wretch.
okay. Well, I got a 10. in total.
Okay, with a 10, not good. Up first is this one of presumably is Zegbor's men. You see, he has her dad with a knife, and he says, "Deanna, why don't you go ahead and step towards me, or your friends get it, including your dad." And you see, Deanna kind of holds up her hands, and she says, "Look, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean anything I said. It's all a lie. It's all a lie." And you see, he takes a dagger out. This dagger has like a black ink to it almost. It's like a smoky dagger. And you see when he throws it, all of the candles and the fireplace go out, just and he just completely disappears.
Oh.
And up next is Wretch. This bandit just fully disappeared and took out all the lights. It's dark inside of this house other than what's coming through, like the light coming through the windows.
I was gonna say, can I do a perception check to maybe see where he went?
Yes.
I got an 18.
With an 18, you look around for him and you see, like, by the table, you see like a chair kind of moves, like in the shadow, like something passes in the shadow.
Oh, he's still here. I thought he was like fully gone.
Like this chair over here?
Yeah, the where the table is, like this little chair kind of scoots to the side. You barely hear it.
Is he heading this way?
You don't know. You just know that there's a chair moved in this shadow.
Wretch pulls out the pistol.
Oh, you just pull out a gun and everyone's like, "Whoa, whoa!"
I was gonna say, I thought I had like something that could like light up, but
If you want to try to shoot him with like disadvantage or something, you can.
okay, I'll do that. Okay, so first roll was an 18. Second roll was also an 18. Holy shit.
Holy shit! Roll your damage.
Oh my god. Okay, at 11. So
11
it was
damage?
16 damage.
Oh, 16 damage. Okay. Rich, you shoot your pistol, and in the dark, you just hear ah.
Wretch kind of says to himself, "Man, that quartermaster, he outdid himself with this contraption."
Wretch, you, after hitting him and making the sound, you see he's on top of the table, and Amara is up next. And as she looks at him, she goes, "Oh shit, Warren, Wretch, what are we thinking? Do we kill this guy or do we save him for questions?"
I mean, non-lethal damage, Mick. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's more people. Maybe just keep this guy.
Okay. Then Amara is going to do the Sacred Flame. So this bandit is going to do a dexterity saving throw. Wow, he failed. He literally just failed a dex, and that's kind of his thing. All right, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, you see Amara utters these words, and holy shit, she's got a 6. Utters these words, and you see a flash of light smacks this guy. And as soon as that happens, you see the door right in front of him kicks open. You see another bandit run through, and he's like, "I've got you, sir!" And he runs over to Wretch. Overhead swings with a club to just take Wretch out of the fight instantly. That's a 3. God damn it.
I mean, unless he has a plus.
Yeah, no. He kicks open this door. You see light shines into the dark house, and he goes to overhead swing a club onto you, Wretch, and you just put up your bow and just block him from there. Thurna sees that you get hit, and she is going to run over here. Okay, what is also, Cade, you have control of Thurna, correct?
Yeah, I'll do Thurna. Okay, so Thurna is she's actually gonna move right here. And she's going to do ice knife to the guy on top of the table.
Ooh, should hit both of them then.
Is that how it works? Make it. Yeah, so does a 23 hit both of them?
23 hits both of them.
Okay, so and it's a 5 feet sphere, so it will hit both of them. Okay, I'm gonna do my damage. So 9 damage.
Sheesh, dude.
And I believe because it's ice knife, when the creature hit within 5 feet of it must succeed a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage on top of that. And
Okay.
the dex save is a 13.
Both of them beat it.
Okay, so is that just the 9 damage, or did they?
Yeah,
take
that's
off
just the
that?
9 damage.
Okay.
Okay, up next, you see through the window busts out, and you see a third bandit jumps behind Amara and goes to swing at her. You see he just jumps through the window. Oh, and that's gonna hit.
Oh,
Mason,
And it's
don't you
gonna
have
hit Amara.
the thing where you can protect her?
I don't have a shield.
Why don't you have a shield?
I have a great sword. You can't one-hand a great sword.
That's true.
You're talking about
Um,
my other little character we did.
For five damage, you see the bandit comes in and just shield bashes Amara in the back, and she slides, like falls into this table and pushing over a chair. Deanna, she doesn't really have a weapon. She like grabs like a kitchen knife basically and runs up to one of these bandits and just goes to attack him and stab him. You see he grabs her wrist and just throws her to the ground. You then see a fourth bandit
Sheesh.
runs through the front door, and she looks at you and she goes, "You should have kept your mouth shut," and pulls a bow on you, Warren. Help. That's gonna be, oh boy, that's that's not gonna end. That's an 11.
No.
Warren goes to shoot you with a bow, and she like announced herself before she shot, so you just looked at her and you just pink popped, like the arrow shatters against your greatsword. Warren, that's you.
All right, I'm gonna swipe this guy.
Oh, right behind Amara.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, finally. 22 hit.
Oh, 22 is super gonna hit.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna smite. I'm just gonna go damage.
Okay.
That is any 1 or 2 is treated as a 3.
Okay.
So that's 8, 13 damage.
13 damage. How do you want to kill this guy, Warren?
So he shield bashes Amara, which then I grab her, like pick her back up.
Mhm.
He tries to shield bash me, but I just grab the shield with my hand, tear it out of his hand, and then just cut his head off.
Oh god, you just cut his head off and throw him back, and he just lays against the wall.
Can I
and
like hold his shield too and like keep it up and defend against the archer?
I'll say for flavor, because you're not able to use.
Well, like I'm not gonna like use it for longer. I'm gonna like throw it away as soon as I'm block
yeah,
a
yeah.
shot. Like
Yeah,
I'm
you,
just
like-
gonna block a shot, then move.
Yeah, you just rip the shield out of his hand. That is going to be main bandit. He is going to jump off the table and just fully swing down on Wretch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's gonna swing down on you, Wretch. That's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Oh god. He jumps off the table, goes to swing on you, you block it with your bow, and he does like a flip, and he's now behind you.
Because he jumped over me, does that provoke opportunity?
That's
for-
flavor. That's flavor.
Okay. Okay.
A little metagamer.
Yeah, it's a serious question. It's a serious question. Okay, I'm gonna use my. Okay, actually, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna use my dagger on the main one.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna use my little action to as a bonus action provoke the hide action.
Oh, you're gonna hide.
Slip under the table.
Okay.
A 20.
20? Okay. You just slink under the little table after he like throws you to the side and he goes, "The hell, where did you go?" Amara. Amara is actually gonna give
I think
okay, Amara is going to give you guidance. So you add a 1d4 to any of your ability checks.
ability checks, not like attacks or anything.
Yeah, so like saving throws, stuff like
okay.
that.
Yeah. All right.
The bandit is going to. Ooh. Okay, Deanna and the bandit. He's going to try to grapple her with an opposed strength. That's gonna do it. You see, this bandit grabs Deanna by puts her in a chokehold, and he goes, "Boss, I got it. Let's get out of here." And you see the main bandit. He goes, "Yeah, fuck these guys. We'll come back for them later." That is now up to Thurna's turn.
Okay, Thurna, she is going to do one more ice knife at Warren. Already killed one, right?
Yep.
Well, I would back up. You're gonna get disadvantage since she's 5 feet.
Yeah. So Thurna is going. Well, I don't have to move because I can do the ice knife right here.
Yeah, but you get disadvantage.
Yeah, you get threatened.
You're threatened.
If you move away, you are gonna be attacked.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thurna goes to run away.
Oh,
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
owie.
Alrighty. It's alright. They don't really do as much damage as I originally thought, so I think you're alright. Oh, yeah. That is going to be 4 damage to Thurna. Thurna goes to back up a bit, and the main bandit just offhand swings at her and like kind of dinks her a little bit on the shoulder.
Does a 19 hit?
Well, no, don't we have to roll?
Yeah, it should just be Landon rolling for saves.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
I think Ice Knife is just a save.
Well,
Yep,
I have to do for on hit.
Oh, and then it's, oh yeah, if they slip on the ice.
Yeah.
So yes, 19 is going to hit, and first die will be bandit. Second is main guy. All right, that is going to be a 16 for main guy and a 13 for main bandit.
So okay, so 8 damage for the initial ice knife, and then they needed to beat a 13. Did they beat a 13?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're good.
So half of your damage, correct?
No, that was so the ice damage is half, which I guess I gotta roll 2d6s. So one damage.
2 1s.
So what, halved to 1?
Yeah, so just do 1.
Okay.
They took 1 damage.
1 damage. Surprisingly, that guy is not dead. Deanna is in like a chokehold with that bandit. She's like, get the fuck off me. She's gonna try to get out. Oh, and she does. She pushes this bandit to the side, and she takes a deep breath, and that is going to be okay. Bandit with the bow is going to shoot at you, Warren. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
Do I have the little shield? Or no?
Yeah, you do, but you can't really wield it.
So, like, I don't get any benefit?
I'll say for 1 shot, you can have the +2 to your AC.
Okay, then that does not hit.
Okay. You see the bandit with the bow shoots and hits the shield, but you see the shield just like splits in half since it's like a wood shield, you know?
Yeah, it did me good to the end.
Yeah, and you just throw it to the side, and Warren, that is now you.
Should I go for the archer or this main?
Main guy is directly to your left at 5 feet, and then archer is 15 feet away.
What are we thinking?
Go for archer, because if anything you can incapacitate. Go do non-lethal damage, Mick, and then Wretch will basically take out main dude.
I thought we're just non-lethaling the main dude.
I mean, we could do all of them.
Yeah, Mason's
I've already fell.
Warren's already decapitated somebody.
That's fine. With the remaining, Mick, we could do a good old Tommy. One writes it down and then the other says it.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll non-lethal this girl.
Okay. If you do move, he's going to get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
No. With a 3, since he's fighting like 2 other people at once, he goes to try to hit you and just completely misses. All right, Warren.
Warren like wiggles his finger like, no, don't try that.
Okay, Warren, I just need you to roll good.
Right? Nat 20.
Oh, that's a crit on a bandit.
4
Good luck,
dice.
bandit.
That is 22 damage. Non-lethal.
You doubled her health.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
I just run over with my... I'm like kind of one-handing the greatsword now with my left hand, just absolute jump sucker punch her in the face.
You bust this bandit girl's nose, just wham! And she's just out cold. She's completely knocked out. That is the main bandit. He is going to look for you, Reg. What do I need to beat?
20.
All right. He does not see you. He's gonna try to go for Deanna. He's gonna try to grapple her. That is not gonna do it. He goes to try to grapple her, and she is just slippery. She has been used to this. She's like pushing both of them.
She already did it to us.
Deanna is flanked by 2 of them, by the way. Wretch, that is now you.
Okay, so Wretch is gonna use the pistol, and he's gonna aim for main dude's kneecap.
So you get advantage on your stealth attack, but you don't get extra damage.
Okay, and that's what we were doing wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
I did look it up. So sorry about the first episode. Please don't hurt me. Oh, good thing you had advantage.
So 18 plus 5. And okay, well we're going for his kneecap.
Oh, she's gonna bust his kneecap with a gun.
So 14 damage.
14 damage.
Yep.
That's exactly how much health you had left. How do you want to incapacitate this bandit?
So Wretch is kind of like hiding under the table. So there's like not really light in the building anymore, right? Except for like the open doors. And so Wretch is under the table and he just shoots the dude's knee.
Yeah, so you guys are all fighting. Warren, you're doing your thing. Deanna is trying to get out of the grasp, and you see the two girls are also trying to like figure out where to go. You just hear a loud bang from under the table. You see the blood just sprays all over this cobblestone floor, and you just, oh my fucking knee! Oh! And he's just on the ground, just holding his knee.
You hear Wretch say he's gonna need one of those wheelchairs now. Amara is gonna just jump on top of this bandit guy and apply pressure to his leg. So she's going to grapple him and make sure he's like incapacitated. The bandit is going to take the disengage action and just fucking haul ass out of here.
All right, Kate. No more non-lethal popping in the back of the head. I mean, don't you have to load the gun though?
Yeah, it takes bonus action to load unless you have the firearm feat.
No, it's gunner feet.
Is it called gunner?
Yeah.
Okay, bandit starts taking off. That is now Thurna's turn.
I was gonna say, wait, he did disengage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Thurna, she is going to go, and then she's also gonna do.
You could also just measure from where she was.
Yeah, so she's gonna do this.
Like that.
Oh, you are dashing in front of him?
Yep.
Okay. So this bandit takes off on the side door, and Thurna takes off through the front door, trying to intercept him. Dana is going to kind of just regain her composure. That is incapacitate bandit. Warren, that is now you.
I'm going to... Actually, if I do this...
Thurna's like, he's out here!
I'd only get to here. Oh no, wait, I could dash.
Yeah, so yeah. You could
He would
dash.
basically be right next to me.
So what, it'd be
Right.
12? I could make it to him.
Okay, do you want to dash? And grab him? Well,
Okay,
on your
off,
next turn,
yeah.
because that's your action.
Yeah, so I'm like here.
Okay, you guys try to intercept him. You and Thurna get right next to him. That's the head bandit. He's incapacitated. Wretch, that is you.
Oh, Wretch uses his bonus action to reload.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that was a nat 20.
No way, you just crit?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it's 2d10s. So 10
Shit.
damage. Or, sorry, that's gonna be 13 damage total.
He was on 1 health, by the way. How do you want to kill him?
I don't kill him, but I blow out his knee.
You blow out his knee too?
Yeah.
You blow out his knee, and since this is outside, everyone's like, you see like the whole town square starts to get a little quiet, and people are like wandering over here. We are out of initiative. You have 1 unconscious person, and you have 2 downed people. Do you pull them back inside?
Yeah.
Okay, you pull them back inside. Warren and Wretch, when you guys get back in, you see Amara is on top of this guy, like the main bandit, and you see Dana is like consoling her father and like picking him back up, and she's like, "I'm so sorry, father. I don't know how they found us." And he's like, "It's all right, my daughter. It's all right." You close these doors, and the main bandit like holding his leg, and you see Amara kind of heals it, so he's not bleeding anymore, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you guys? And how do you know Dana?"
Wretch kind of says to Thurna and Amara and says, "You guys should probably step out."
I'm lighting the fire again.
So there's light
The
now?
fireplace. Yeah, and I'm also putting a fire poker in it so it gets scalding hot.
Oh, no. No. We're going to
Yeah,
have a
Wretch-
torture scene?
Wretch says to Amara, and Thurna says, "You guys need to step out for a bit."
Amara, kind of knowing what's about to happen, she's like, okay, yeah, I will definitely leave. Me
and my son are about to go crazy.
Thurna also kind of steps out and goes to help Dana's dad, and they kind of like Amara's helping him up as well, and Thurna is talking to him, and you like sit this guy into a chair.
Yeah. I do a tourniquet on his.
Well, he's not bleeding anymore.
Let's just cauterize the wound with this fire poker.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, Amara healed it, so we're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other guy is like in the chair, and then the bandit girl is completely out cold. And the guy that Rhett shot in the leg outside, he looks up and he's like, "Boss, don't tell him shit." And the other bandit's like, "Yeah, that was kind of my fucking plan." He goes, "You're not getting anything out of me. You're not getting a single thing. Zegbor is gonna find us, and he is going to rip you limb to limb."
Oh, really? Because you did so well at that.
Yeah, I did. I hurt you guys a lot.
No, I don't think anyone is hurt.
he like, glances behind. He sees one of his bandits just fully beheaded, just laying against the wall, and he's like, "God damn it!"
So Wretch goes to Warren and says, you know, my clan when I was a kid, they captured this dude and one of his companions, and our hobgoblin leader, can't remember his name. he told them to have one of them write it and then the other one verbally say it, and if they don't match up, we beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, all right.
Fucking savage. Yeah, the other one's sitting in the chair and he goes, No, don't do it. Don't do it. And he's like, if I mark this on your map, will you leave me? I don't want to die. I do not want to die.
Sure.
You will serve the rest of your time in the Grey Down prisons.
Oh, no. Just kill me. Just kill me. I can't go. I can't go there. Zegbor will find me. You're not killing him.
Oh,
I know you're not.
Zegbor won't find you because Zegbor is going to be found first, and we're going to kill him.
Zegbor is strong. He is a powerful tiefling. He will kill you.
Oh, so he's a tiefling, huh?
Oh, shit. No. He's a human. He's a human.
No.
Warren, I think we need to rough him up a little bit.
All right.
Which one do you want to beat?
I got the main guy.
All right, I'll walk over to this guy. I'm ready when you are, Wretch.
All right, we just start the process.
Okay, go ahead and give me a group. Whoever has the best intimidation, go ahead and give me a group intimidation check.
Mine's a +5.
Yeah, you do that.
Oh.
Fuck me.
That is not good for you, a 24.
A 24. With a 24, you guys are, like, pressing these guys hard. And the leader doesn't really break, but the one that ran away, he goes, all right, fuck, fine. And the leader goes, no, do not tell him. I swear to God, if you tell them,
Wretch,
I will make sure
shut
Zegbor
him
comes
up.
after.
Wretch, shut him up.
Fucking smack him, like sock him right in the face.
You punch him in the face while he's tied to this chair, and like blood spits out, and you hear a little bit of the blood hit the fire, just psst. And he goes, oh, fuck. For a goblin, you back a punch. And he spits more blood.
You have him
Wait,
right.
we still have the bow girl, though.
Yeah. She's unconscious.
Can we, like, throw water at her?
You want a third member in this?
No, actually, I'm just gonna... Should I just take the fire poke and just bash it over her head?
Oh my God, the girls are watching this, by the way.
Oh, we told them to go away.
Yeah, they're just helping her father.
No, okay, we'll keep the other girl, like the...
So,
Dana does come up to you two, and she goes, she talks to the other two bandits, and she says, I know where Zegbor is. Well, kind of. I know how to get him here. So you might as well
Wretch does
say
like a
it now.
little thing where he looks up at her and it's just like, why the fuck are we torturing him?
Well, I don't know where he's located.
like, Warren's holding his poker with 2 hands, and he's like, eesh. He's like, we could have avoided this.
And she says, I know, I would give up the information now. These guys don't fuck around. They captured me, and they'll do a lot worse to you. And the other two kind of look at each other, and he goes, fuck, fine. The leader looks at you, Wretch, and goes, all right. And he marks on your map, and he goes, all right. He's in Cantera Keep, an old keep in the middle of the forest. That is where he's going to be. But even if you are to get there, he's a strong man. But his orc mage, Morkmick, that serves him, he's even crazier than I. That orc will rip you to shreds with magic and his bare hands. You don't want to do that. Trust me. He's not a man to fuck with. He's very powerful. He's a lot of friends in high places.
Do you know of the man... Dude, what's the kid's name? I'm done
Osgin?
with this. Do you know Osgin?
And he kind of thinks for a second, and he goes, if I tell you the truth, are you going to hit me again?
No, but if you tell a lie, then I am.
All right, promise me something. If we tell you this information, you make sure we get out of here alive. Zegbor doesn't follow us.
I don't think I'm obligated to make you a promise, but, I mean, if you rot in a prison...
Hang on. Wretch starts dragging the unconscious body, and he says to
No,
Dina...
she's up now. She's up.
Oh, is she up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shut up.
Wretch just kind of says to Thurna and the rest of the people to actually just go away for a bit.
Dana looks at you and she's like, what? Wait, what are you gonna do?
You heard the goblin. Get out of here.
This is official Kraydon Crusader business.
I like put my fists out to Wretch and I'm like, double date after this?
You see, they all kind of usher out, and Amara looks to you and she goes, "Please don't do anything crazy."
Oh,
And-
I'm a little scared, but Gaines about it.
She walks out.
Wretch picks up the shovel for the fireplace
Oh
and just
no!
kind of does like the intimidating thing where you just kind of smack it on your hand for a bit, right? And he just starts beating the shit out of the third bandit.
Sorry. Do you want to kill her then?
Yeah.
Oh, she's fucking dead. You see both of the bandits start to freak out. They're like, okay, fucking stop. Okay, we'll do whatever you ask. We will do whatever you ask. Just stop. All right. The one that you shot in the leg that was outside, like, starts to panic. He's like, okay. He's right. He's in Kantara Keep, an old keep at the top of the hill. He has an orc named Merkmere. Please don't hurt us. We'll do whatever you want.
Where is the kid?
And he looks to the leader and goes, fuck, Osgin's dead. All right?
Oh,
Osgin's fucking dead.
what?
Zegbor got a little too angry after Osgin did not want to give him that key thing. And because it spoke, fuck, how do I say this?
We know what the key does.
Zegbor has a pink crystal thing, and he said when he went to the Malachite Forest, it started to buzz. And it when it gets close to that key with Osgin, it starts to vibrate. He wanted the key to see what it did. Osgin wouldn't give it up because him and his father found it, and Osgin's dead. All right? That's all I know. I swear to every god in Varus, that's all I know.
Where is his body?
I don't know. Zegbor was pretty torn up about it. So he took the kid, and that's all I know. He won't talk to anyone about it.
Wretch kind of just starts to kill him. He grabs out his dagger and he brings it to his throat and he says, "You shouldn't have let the kid die." And he
I
sticks it
didn't
in.
know. Oh, you just fucking cut it?
Yep.
Just... And blood starts to pour down the front of him, and the other bandit starts to freak out. He goes,
So-
no.
We
Come
just
on. Wait.
Are we killing this one too?
No, we're not. We're not.
They serve,
I grab
they
him.
serve no purpose.
I grab him by his shirt, bring him over to the fireplace, and I curb stomp him.
God.
Man.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, they're all dead. You're just in a room with 4 dead people, and blood is everywhere.
We just did this in
Someone's house. You just did all of this in someone's house.
Oh, I like yelled the other room. You're gonna need a cleaning service.
My God.
We went over the top. Cover your eyes when you come out here. We're leaving. We need to leave.
God.
I just
damn.
chucked the fire poker, like, just in the fire.
You guys like start cleaning up the bodies, and you see Dana comes in, and she's like, "God damn, you guys are hardcore as shit. What is wrong with you? I thought you were supposed to be a paladin."
Warren looks at his hands with blood, and he's shaking. He's like, I don't know. the goblin, he pulled me to this.
Put the blame on him.
Wretch, literally the only thing Wretch says to them is, "Sometimes you just need to do bad things to get the right answers."
It's Kraydon torture tactics.
Oh God, she starts scrubbing and hiding the bodies. So, Amara and Thurna come to the front room after it's all cleaned up, of course. And Amara looks to you, Warren and Wretch, and she says, "So, are we really going to attack him at Kantra Keep?
We
Or
have
Kantara
to.
Keep?" And Dana chimes in. She goes, "Just a word of advice. You guys, I just met you, and you look very, very capable. I won't fucking lie. But if you go attack Zegbor, you better make sure he dies, because if he doesn't, he will come back in full force after you when you least expect it. He is a dangerous, dangerous man."
It'll be a tough fight for sure, but we can handle it.
I hope to God you can.
Wretch points to his pen and he says, "I'm an official member of the Kraydon Crusaders.
Amara,
They come
Warren's-
after me, They come after the Kraydon Crusaders.
When he says that, Warren's eyes are teary, and he's like, "That's my son."
Amara, you see Amara's all kind of tearing up. She goes, "Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. You get him." She's like, she goes to Reg. She's like, "Who's the dog, Reg? Who's the dog?" Amara says, way out of character, just starts barking.
Warren doesn't do that, but Warren's like, meow.
Warren kills the mid completely. Everyone just stops and looks at you, and you're like, all right.
I need my scratching post.
Oh. So Thurna looks to you, Wretch, and says, are we going to go avenge Osgin then?
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, no, I heard on the other side of the door. It's just a wooden door. I heard.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, I heard everything, and I like you guys a little less now. That was a little much.
Well, you have to do hard things.
I understand that, but wow.
It was deserved.
No, I don't think so, but wow.
They smashed Amara. That's enough for me. They hit her.
Amara, oh, you're so sweet.
All right,
So we'll be setting off to Cantra Keep.
Let's go get him.
All right, and that's where we're in today's session. Whew. Guys, what the fuck was that?
Sometimes you just need to get
God.
answers.
I need a little bit of therapy.
God damn.
There were no signs.
No, I was not expecting that. I thought it was just going to be a fight, and then you guys are off to the keep, but jeez.
We'll be in the local news, and it's like we'll be like, there was no signs. But then they'll go back and see the torture scene.
Oh, yeah, no, fucking. Sometimes you know they could be lying to us the whole time. You know.
Oh, we definitely frightened them. We got the job done.
Oh yeah, you guys are no longer.
All right, let's end this. Save this for the behind the dice.
That's true. Yeah, that
Save
is
this
very
for behind
true.
the dice. Let's end this.
Oh, all right, Caden, where can they find us?
If you're enjoying the adventure, don't forget to leave us a review. It really does help the show grow. For bonus content, behind the scenes, extras, and more, check out our Patreon at the 3 Rolling Tiers. You can also follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the 3 Rolling Tiers. That's 3 spelled out. And on X at T3R Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Mason, any special announcements?
So yeah, do you want to rep the party and show that you support the torture? Go ahead and visit our merch store at the3rollingtiers.myshopify.com. And we have new episodes that drop every Friday, so mark your calendars, grab your dice. We'll meet back in Varus for the next torture.
No more torture. No more torture. Also, special announcement as well. At the end of this episode will be a demo of our Patreon, of our bronze tier. It's the Behind the Dice, where we talk about the episode and kind of what happened, and the players kind of ask me about theories.
Just a
I
thought
kind of talk
process.
back.
We'll go through thought process.
Yeah, it's kind of like director's cut. So if you want to hear more of our voices, we would love that. We would love to have you there. If not, that's okay too. I know Mason's fucking annoying, so
Hey, bro,
it's okay.
come on.
Man, that
End
was
the episode,
mean.
you rude. I'm done. I'm out of the outro.
Yeah, Mason's out. No, Mason, you're a great player to have at the table. I appreciate all of you. But
Thank you.
yeah, go ahead and check us our Patreon and enjoy the demo. All right, bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Welcome to Behind the Dice, a Patreon exclusive. Welcome back to Behind the Dice. I am your host, not Dungeon Master this evening, Landon Burton, joined by, let's mix it up again, Caden Taw.
Whoa, mixing it
Stop
up.
mixing.
Hello, I'm back.
I'm back. All right.
Nice one.
Wow,
Good energy. Bring it to the table, Caden. Woo!
I got you. Try me, coach. Try me.
Okay, I am going to now introduce co-host Mason Burton.
Not playing Warren, but I am talking on his behalf.
Oh, wonderful. So, I'm going to say up top, we're going to get straight into this.
Yeah.
I am going to hit the elephant in the room now. Caden and Mason, or Warren and Rich, we'll say that. What the actual fuck was with that torture scene? please tell me what was going through your head, because I had zero
rock.
idea this was going to be a torture scene. All I was going to have is you guys basically kill all 4 of these fucking bandits, interrogate the main guy by just being like, where is he? You know, like Batman type of stuff, and then kill him, you know, or let him go. But
Okay.
there was a drawn out, all 3 fucking people were being tortured.
Okay, well, you want to know something, you have to get it, not just, hey, where? Like, you know, he's gonna be like, shut up. So, you have to show him his fucking boss.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say, though, the curb stomp at the end was very unnecessary.
That one was 100% unnecessary.
It got the better of me. Okay, that was not me. There was a demon under me.
Oh my god, dude, that was
Warren
insane.
needed a little bit of a therapy session from Amara after.
Yeah, there
For
was a
sure.
small part of me that's like, I might edit this out. I might
No,
edit this
keep
out.
it.
But to be fair, we crucified a little goblin in the very first episode, so I was like, if people are still listening now, I'm gonna keep going.
We
Gonna
might have,
just keep
wait,
going.
hold on.
No, this episode, that the only thing that I was like, what the fuck, was the interrogation scene, honestly. That I had no
Yeah, that was
idea.
definitely
I was
definitely
crazy. That was
crazy.
crazy. But, you know, I'm here for it.
Also, the chase scene with Deanna. I told you, dude, I roll so fucking shit when it comes down to it.
The
For
amount
doing something stupid, I can roll good.
the amount of single-digit rolls in that encounter, like that,
Yeah,
that chase scene
I don't
was
even know.
supposed to be like, basically, here's what was supposed to go down. This is what I had in my head, and this is what I had on my notes. Deanna was stealing something. Warren and Amara, well, actually, you guys weren't going to split up in my notes originally, but you guys ended up splitting up to go get more answers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So Deanna was stealing something. Warren, being a paladin, was going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? She was going to run. Warren was going to chase her for a little bit. All Warren had to do was roll an opposed athletics check after she threw down like a cart or something.
I have a +6, by the way.
Yeah,
I like how-
he does. He does. And I only set the DCs at like 12s and 13s. I think one of them was a 16, if I'm not mistaken. So when Deanna like pushed over a cart, Warren, you rolled a single digit number.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, that's fine, because he's got the same amount of speed as Deanna. He's just going to lose a little bit. But he can still get her if he does an opposed strength check with her.
No.
It's another fucking single digit. And then I was like, okay, Amara will pick this up. Don't worry.
No.
Amara, same goddamn thing. Rolls single digits. It does not stop with those two. Wretch finally has to come down, and this is he wasn't metagame or anything. They were on their way already down.
Yeah.
They were on their way with Torquil, the dwarf. Wretch, Thierna, and Torquil were on their way down to the main square where the chase was happening. Wretch then shot the Deanna with the ensnaring strike. Then and only then were they able to subdue her. But Warren was still unable to get her.
Yes.
Wretch had to do it.
Yes.
And I just thought that was,
yeah.
dude, your rolls were fucking not there.
Terrible. Truly terrible.
Oh, God. It was so funny, though. I was laughing hard. When you guys and then when you guys originally went to Lundry, I did have a little bit of a worry that, because I had 3 people you needed to find. Oh, before I say any of this, what's funny was Lucian Uni, which was the guy you needed to talk to, was the very first person you spoke to, other than a guard.
Yeah.
They were the very first. He was the very first person you spoke to, and it still took you 2 more people to talk to before you finally got the hint that Lucian was your guy. Well, it actually was his daughter.
Also, I just gotta say the names. We just kept messing them up. When do we get like a Charles, like a John? Like, can we just have?
Those
hey,
are fucking D&D names. Those
Yeah,
are
exactly.
D&D names.
Just be like, go find Charles. It's like, okay, I can do that.
What do you mean? You don't like Osgin, Deaneth, Torquil,
freaking
Lucian?
Dumbo over here in Jabago. I don't.
Yeah, you don't like
It's too hard.
Zinrin,
No,
Vuldasta?
no.
Come on, you don't like Thierinin?
No, next, can we please just have a John?
You don't like Zegbor?
If
Like, come
anyone
on.
listened to this, they'll understand when they see John in the next.
Yeah, if John is in episode 7, that's
Comment down below. I
That's why.
know John.
I know John. John D&D.
Also, if you join any Patreon, we'll give you shout out anywhere via character doing the shout out or one of us.
Shameless plug in the middle of a Patreon episode.
I got it.
Shameless plug.
No, it's not shameless. Just getting us out there.
Oh my.
You're welcome, by the way, because no one else will do it. You fucker.
No, we'll shut you out. After, if you leave a 5-star review or you're in the Patreon, we will
Or
shut
comment
you out.
anything.
Or comment.
We got you.
If you interact with us, please tell me you love me, please.
I'm begging.
And we will interact with you. But
What's so funny?
Even if
Listen?
you're I'll still shout you out.
wait, cut that up, Mason. Do not fucking name drop my work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wait, cut out the name drop of Landon's work, but
Yeah,
keep
please
all
cut that
this
out.
talking about Landon's work.
Yeah, we have to. You know what? Let's go ahead and bleep that.
Oh yeah, let's push Whitney, the editor.
Yeah.
Go ahead and bleep it.
Yes, we do have an editor, but I still do music and everything like that. I just don't have the
That's my
time.
wife.
That is Mason, the co-host, Mason Burton's wife.
Shout out to the wife that edits.
That is my sister-in-law, and that is basically Caden's sister-in-law, since Mason and Caden have basically been together since, Mason's birth. So
I guess we could talk about our backstory as humans, as each other.
I don't think people really give a shit. I'm not.
No,
gonna
yeah,
lie.
you're right. Stay on track.
I don't think people care. I'll give a quick recap. Caden is older than me. I met
Name
Caden.
drop Caden's work.
I work at a hospital, everyone. He gets the
does.
hospital.
He does. Me and Caden became friends at a very young age. And Mason was in diapers, like very baby. He was a baby. And then all three of us literally grew up together, living at each other's
Our favorite
house.
thing to do was called family shopping.
Oh, God. When we grew up, we could actually go outside and go walk around at night. So we would go take our change, our
From
dollars.
our mother's purse. From our mother's purse.
Okay,
This was not
cut
stealing,
this.
though.
Cut
It was not
this.
stealing.
Cut this.
Mom, if you're somehow listening to this, thank you for joining the Patreon, and we stole from your purse. You already knew.
But it was not stealing. She even said we could keep it.
Oh, I don't know. Definitely a gray zone.
This is a little bit of a gray zone.
Why are we talking about this?
The people need to know us. There's going to be some new people.
Mason
we don't
wanted
even
to
know.
share a backstory, so I'm going as fast as I possibly can. We would go shopping together with our little change we had. We literally have grown up together.
We
into
bought
our
a
20s.
$60 game with coins.
Yeah, we did. And
Caden walked away.
Caden walked away.
As
He
the older
wasn't there.
person, he walked away.
He was not there for us when me and Mason needed him most. He fucking walked away.
Also had deep anger issues when I was a child and beat the shit out of both of them. I used to throw VHS
That's
tapes.
true. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, we got to get back on track to the episode. Zegbor. What about that guy? What's going on with him? Scary. Kind of crazy.
All right, bud. I wonder what his race is.
Yeah, no. Hearing Zegbor, I'm thinking maybe like.
Oh wait, no, we
Goblin?
found out what his
Yeah.
race was.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a little bit since we recorded.
It's a tiefling, everybody.
Yeah, it was a tiefling. I
that's right.
totally forgot. My bad.
No, you good.
We did figure that out. But I am interested. Is he just gonna be some bandit boss? Is he just gonna be some big scary guy, or is he gonna be a sweet little birthday boy?
Shut
Ah,
the fuck up.
No, but for real, is he gonna have actual major story importance, or is he just, hey, we gotta free this girl from from this dude.
I mean,
Also, I just gotta say, this is all just to get to the Malachite Forest.
yep, this
That-
is
that
this
Typical,
is-
typical D&D.
Yeah, your guys' main objective is to get to the Malachite Forest, which
We're doing some fucking side quests.
I am so excited for you guys to get there. By the way, I'm
Yeah,
so
it sounds
excited.
good.
No, but you know that like Osgin went missing and stuff. So and Zegbor had something to do with it. So what I also wanted to talk about was did you guys know you were kind of gonna get jumped in this house when you guys were talking? Like, did you guys have a feeling?
I definitely feel like we were gonna get jumped, but I didn't think it was gonna.
I definitely think there's gonna be combat for sure because
Yeah.
episode 5 was no combat, so I was like, okay, he's gonna throw some combat. I actually wasn't expecting in that little town, but hey, it worked out. He got a good torture out of it.
Yeah.
Not a good torture, but a torture. Did you guys think you were gonna go for Zegbor this episode?
Honestly,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure.
Yeah, because originally in my notes I did have you guys going for Zegbor this episode, but then we kind of got strapped for time, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna move Zegbor to next episode, and then I'm gonna actually write in a few other stuff since we're starting, because you guys ended episode 6 on heading to Zegbor, like you were getting ready to gear up and go.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can actually add a few more stuff into Zegbor's fight. And so I did. When you guys get there, you'll find out. But
Yeah.
I just added a few other stuff. And because I was like, okay, they need a good fight. Because you guys didn't fight in episode 5. And then in episode 4, you just fought like 4 wieners, basically. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like you guys mopped the fucking floor with them. I think Warren beheaded a guy.
Yeah.
Turn 1 or turn 2.
Warren was not touched, I believe.
Yep.
Oh,
And
wow.
then a guy
Well,
actually
Warren-
tried to run away from Wretch, and he shot him in the fucking back. And that was a glimpse of Behind the Dice. If you enjoyed that and want to hear a full conversation along with bonus content, early access, and even more from the world of Varys, you can find it all on our Patreon. The support helps us keep the story going and lets us share even more with this growing little adventuring party. You can join us at patreon.com/the3rollingtears. Thanks for listening, and until next time.